are now listening to the Life of Produk Podcast.
Yeah, what up, man? It's the boy Product, and I'm back with the Life of Product Podcast. It's episode 83. 83 is a special number for the kid. Allow me to show my age real quick. It's the year I was born. Go ahead, get your calculators out and get your apps out. Oh man, numbers is going up. The numbers in life is going up. It's scary, yo. It don't scare y'all. Growing older don't scare y'all. I've been terrified of growing older since I was a kid. I ain't gonna lie to you, yo. Yo, my moms and my pops used to be like, "What's wrong with you?" I used to be like, "How old are you again?" But wait a minute. And I used to sit when I was able to really learn how to count, I would either do it in my head or I would get a calculator. And I'd be like, all right, whoa, by the time I'm your age, you're gonna be this old. And they used to be looking at me like I was crazy. Yo, I mean, look, man, it is what it is. Bang, bang, episode 83. Shouts out to everybody that rocked with episode 81, episode 82. I appreciate y'all. I had to take a quick hiatus. The kid was sick, but I'm back. Bang, bang. You might even hear the raspiness of my voice, but it's all good. That's the pain and the struggle right there. That's the pain and the struggle. You know what I mean? You hear the vocal tones, son. You already know. I hope everybody's good out there. A lot of madness been going on, man, in the world. I was just, looking at something earlier. There was a deputy from like Virginia, something like that. He catfished a girl and killed her, something like that. I think was she in California? I know he was like a state trooper or a deputy from Virginia. It's wild out here, man. Yo, rest in peace to the girl from Charlotte who friends took her to Mexico. Or she went to Mexico with her friends and she was killed out there. And they didn't even tell anybody. And bang, bang, that video, you know that video has been going like viral, I believe, for like the last 2 weeks. I didn't really want to talk about it too much because it's very sad and disheartening, man. But rest in peace to her. I really hope justice is served. You know, I don't never really wish police on people and stuff like that. But what they did to Shorty was wrong. None of us was there. We don't know what happened with the situation while the fight started. But she was obviously drunk or high or something like that. She was under some type of influence, and she didn't deserve that. Let me tell you something, man. There's other ways to resolve stuff. Listen to me, man. There are other ways to resolve certain situations. Understand, sometimes you got to put hands on a person. If the person try to harm your family, they do certain things to you, but you got to be conscious. You got to be really self-conscious of a lot of things that you do. You got to be self-conscious of the people that you be around, the company that you keep, the way you carry yourself. You got to be self-conscious of the way you carry yourself. And don't nobody get mad at me for this, but none of us was there. We don't know what happened with that situation. We don't know how that fight started. And I'm never going to say she deserved that. Even if something was to come, hypothetically was to come out tomorrow and say she started it, which I highly doubt she did. I would never sit here and say Shorty deserved that. She deserved to get beat on like that. She deserved to die. She did not deserve that. They should have all been conscious and resolved that situation differently, a lot differently. And there's a lot I want to say about that situation, but I ain't going to say it. And I've had these conversations with real dudes out there. You go on vacation and you got dudes in a room with y'all, and a fight like that break out between shorties, between the females, break it up. But I'm gonna shut up. Right, I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna actually come back and give my opinion on that. Excuse me, another day. Yeah, episode 83, baby. Special numbers, big numbers right there. Today's episode is called Take It Personal. Why are you not taking certain things personal? You deserve. Yo, when I started taking a lot of stuff personal, life got better. Life got a lot better. And I'm gonna tell you why life got a lot better. Because I was able to, when I started taking things personal, I understood the value of myself, and I understood the value that I held in whatever situation I was taking personal. So if you got family or friends that only call you for favors and money, take it personal. That means they don't care about you. They don't care about your well-being. They don't care about your kids. They don't care about your finances. They don't care enough to see if your day was going good. If they only hitting you up for money, if they only hitting you up for when they need something and stuff, they don't care about you. Take it personal. Take it, especially if you the type to hit them up to check up on them. Take it personal. Take it personal. Take it personal. Why not take it personal? I mean, that person does not care about, either they don't care about you or they're so engulfed in everything that they have going on, that they're going through. They can't see that you're going through similar things, or they can't see that you're living a real life and you have real problems. Nah, I'm not feeling that. I am not feeling that at all. And there's a lot of people like that. Your own family and close friends will be like that. Let me tell you something, man. And I told somebody this a long time ago. You know, as many of y'all notice, I was in the music game for a long time. Not at a high level, but at a pretty decent level. And I got DJs I grew up with, literally same block, same building, same neighborhood. Some I've known from childhood, from going to school together. I have other DJ peoples I've known, we just from being in the game, ripping and running, I've done favors for. These dudes would not even ask me for a record. And I dropped some pretty dope records. When I asked me for a record, they wouldn't ask me for a drop. I was proactive in sending some of the music. I would barely get a response. Oh, okay, I'll spend it at a party. Fam, you should be whatever parties you was doing, whatever local parties y'all was doing, because a lot of y'all ain't even blow up like that. You should have been playing my record 10 times that night. 10 times that night. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if we came up together and we knew each other outside of music, just on in life in general. You should have been playing my record 10 times on them Saturday nights you was DJing, because y'all was weekend DJs. Y'all wasn't real DJs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to throw shade to nobody. I'm not trying to throw shade to nobody, but I'm keeping it real. Yo, let me tell you something, right? It take a village, fam. It takes a village. The same way it take a village to raise children, it takes a village to get this whole thing popping. It take a village. So if, say, hypothetically, you're a DJ, right? You're a local DJ. You do little parties here and there. You might do a bar or two, couple bars a month or whatever, right? Couple of your mans make music, and they make good music. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they make good music, but they don't have the financial backing that's needed, because you need money. You need money in the music industry. It can cost between $50,000 and $300,000 just to get a record in rotation, depending on the city, state, and the station. Boom, life hack. You want to get a record popping? You want to be the next Cardi B? Get what a financial backing, and get financial backing and get $250,000. Boom, you got a hit record. You're a superstar now. Boom. Many of us didn't have that. We didn't have the favoritism aspect of your neighborhood or the people around you, because there's strength in numbers. Another life hack: if you don't have the money to back your career, you're an artist coming up, you're a rapper coming up right now, you don't got the financial backing, but you got the favoritism, you got the numbers on social media, you got the 200 people that are coming to your block for your video. Your video is popping now. Now you up there with the who's. A lot of us ain't have that. You understand what I'm saying? If you're a local DJ, and I'm telling y'all, it takes a village. If you got that name behind your DJ name, you got the equipment, you got the venues or whatever, you got a certain amount of spots that you DJing at per month, per week. Play your people music. And this is another, and I'm gonna talk to New York DJs in particular right now. You know what I'm saying? Because back home, I have a very when I look at the numbers on streaming, a large amount of people that listen to my podcast are people back home in Brooklyn. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Just New York in general, Brooklyn, Queens, every borough, even upstate, even parts of Long Island I've never heard of. I appreciate y'all. Shouts out to my family up in Deer Park. Shouts out to my family up in Brentwood. Rest in peace, Show Fuego. I love you, cuzzo. Let me tell you something, man. It takes a village. It takes a village. If you a DJ in New York and you doing your thing and you DJing, and you got artists that you came up with before you was DJing, before they was rapping, before they was singing, and they was doing all of that, play your people's music. Play their music. And if these DJs that you know are not playing your music, take it serious. I mean, take it personal. Take it personal, because that is messed up. It's messed up. And especially, I can understand if the music is trash. Some of y'all make trash music. I mean, bad. But if you got joints that could spin in the club right now, if you got joints that could be played at a venue, a lounge, a party, and your mans in them is not playing your music, it's messed up. But if somebody right now with 400,000 followers came and wanted to do a drop for them or jump on the mic, they're gonna let them do it. They're gonna Instagram it. They're gonna do all of that. Fam, is wrong, yo. It's wrong. It takes a village. Unpopular opinion. A lot of local artists throughout the United States that were good, that didn't get a record deal or didn't get the look that they deserved, it was not their fault. It was the fault of the people around them. It was the people around them. It was their fault. Because at a certain point when music shifted technologically, and then it also shifted on social media, when music went from that MySpace era to the Facebook, Instagram era, it's like y'all stopped supporting the local. Y'all supported the bigger local, but not the smaller local, because there's levels to this. There's tiers to being a local artist, whether you believe it or not. You might not want to admit it or believe it or not, but there's tiers to it. And y'all would rather support The people that y'all seen that was flashy on social media, y'all was living vicarious through them, that was whack, but not supporting the ones that y'all actually personally knew. So you know what? Take it personal. Take it personal. Take it personal. And the day them people hit you up for a favor, don't do it. Don't go to their parties. Don't follow them. Don't like nothing. Don't share nothing. Don't repost nothing. And not to do that, and it's not to be salty about it, but you got to reciprocate that same energy that you was given. It ain't about being salty. It ain't about being mad. It's about giving people that same energy that they gave you. Cheers, the boy Product. We will be right back with the second part of the show. Shouts out to Anchor Life of Product Podcast, episode 83. What up, man? It's the boy Product. We're now back with the Life of Product Podcast, episode 83. Shouts out to Anchor, man. Shouts out to Anchor for the distribution, for the sponsorship. I need more sponsorship. Yo, man, rock with the kid, man. Hit me up on korporate.ent@gmail.com. Life of Product, PRODUK @gmail.com. Let's get the sponsorship. Let's get these interviews locked in for you. Come on, let's put this work in. I'm cheaper than everybody. Yo, shouts out to the new YouTube subscribers, man. I'm at 1 point something K. That's big for me, and I appreciate that. And I say this, and some of y'all been hitting me up and thanking me, but honestly, I thank y'all for riding the wave and rocking with the kid. Today's episode 83. Take it personal. Yo, listen, we taking everything personal in 2023. We taking everything personal. Why not? When I started taking things personal, I started seeing stuff more clearer. I started seeing stuff for what it is. You know, people will have a tendency to say, oh, I don't take nothing personal. You should take stuff personal. If you love yourself and you truly care about yourself and your feelings, you would take it personal. Why not? Why are we letting people slide with the BS that they do? You know what I'm saying? Yo, for people that are in a relationship that were in a relationship that didn't work out, and it was the other person's fault, take it personal. If you was with a person and that person just switched up on you, or whatever, no matter, y'all could have years invested, whatever amount of time, and that person just switched up on you, take it personal. That might be what that person do, but take it personal. Take it personal so that way, when you start taking it personal, you won't have the urgency or the need or the feeling to hit that person up for closure. Because like I told y'all on one of the last, was it the last show or 81? I can't remember. Yo, closure's whack. Closure's whack. Ain't nobody, listen, we ain't asking for closure for nothing no more. Closure's whack. Boy, it's trash. Throw it it's basura. Throw it in the garbage. We don't want closure for none of that no more. Yo, if a person switched up on you, take it personal. I highly encourage you to take it personal. Why am I telling you to take it personal? Because they know what they were doing. If you was rocking with somebody and you was good to that person, you brought peace to that person's life. You brought clarity. You brought communication. You brought loyalty. Take it personal. Take it personal. If he or she switched up on you, or they took you for granted, or they just acted like it wasn't enough, all right, take it personal and go be enough for somebody somewhere else, or be by yourself. I highly encourage y'all to be by yourself. Yo, listen, man, I'm gonna keep it real. Our generation is doomed anyway when it comes to relationships. It's bad. Our parents' generation, they did decent, but they still ain't work out. Look how many people from our generation now, my generation, look how many of us right now, we have half brothers and sisters. Our pops is out sneaky linking and stuff like that. Our generation is so doomed. We're gonna be like 70 years old trying to sneaky link with people. Yo, I just told somebody this. Our generation is gonna be like 70 years old on canes and pain medication trying to sneaky link for weekends. Talking about I ain't watching them grandbabies this weekend. I got some things going on. Yeah, you going to sneaky link. You going to rock out with Miss Johnson from up the street. Y'all gonna go to the next city over. Yo, I remember back in the day, man, dudes from back in the day. I know this for a fact. I was a young dude, and I used to hear a lot of older dudes talk about this. A lot of dudes from Brooklyn back in the day used to sneaky link with chicks from their hood, but they would go flex out to like Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and some of y'all was still getting caught, son. I personally know two people right now that went to Jersey and somebody saw them walking out I forgot what hotel it was together. You know what I'm saying? And we all lived in the same building. Bang, bang. But that's how real it is. Our generation is so doomed. We're going to be 70 years old, sneaky linking with each other, and it's going to be bad. So our parents' generation, it was a little better. Our grandparents' generation was way better. It wasn't perfect, but it was way better. I was gonna be bad. I was gonna be bad. Then the generation next after us is horrible. They're gonna be all genderly confused and stuff. And I mean that in a respectful way, but I mean, Am I lying about it? I'm not lying about it. They will. They ain't gonna know which way they want to go. They ain't gonna know if they want to go left or right. It is what it is. More respect to y'all. More power to y'all. Go have fun. Just be safe. But we doomed out here. But we taking it personal. We taking it personal. If you was rocking with somebody, man, and you was really good to that person, and that person just switched up on you, take it personal. Take it personal. Do not make yourself accessible to that person. Don't be hitting that person up every day. If that person hits you up, politely decline, walk away. We taking everything personal in 2023 from relationships to business. Being in independent business, especially, I've heard this so many times. Oh, it's just business. Don't take it personal. If you personally decided to screw me over in business, then I'm gonna take it personal. I am gonna take it personal. Because if you personally screw me over, you benefited personally. You benefited on a financial level, or you might benefit it on a personal status level. So if you benefited on a personal level, why can I not take that bad business personally? I'm gonna take it personal. I might want to snuff you. Yo, and that's another problem. One of the reasons why a lot of people do what they do, because they get away with it. They get away with it. Now, I'm never gonna encourage no man to hit no woman in no relationship that went bad. Do not do that. And vice versa. Well, a lot of y'all women be trying to put your hands on men. Y'all don't get nowhere near the same treatment that y'all give men. But on a business level, if somebody screwed you over business-wise and they put you in a bad situation, I highly encourage you to go put hands on that person. Did I say put hands on that person? Yes, I did. Because if that person considered screwing you over, they need to consider that it's going to come with consequences. Why are we letting so many people get away with so much stuff? Yo, in 2023, you need to chill. Listen, they're making the purge is legal now in Illinois, and it's about to be legal in other states. You know what I'm saying? It might not exactly be the purge, but it's got purge vibes to it, these new laws that they're changing in Illinois. Other states is hitting that like that in other states. So if that could happen, why can't we basically stand up for ourselves? If a person screw you over business-wise, right? Say they screw you over, they put you in a hole. They put you in a hole 10K, 20K, 30K. Bad business investment. They promised you a flip off of this. They knew the whole time the flip wasn't going to hit, but they just needed capital and they needed to float themselves for a while. I'm putting hands on you, fam. Then I'm going to sue you, but I'm definitely putting hands on you because it ain't right. And so many people are getting away with this type of stuff, man. Forget business. Well, business, but not a business. Say if you're at work. Say if you've been at work, and I hear a lot of people that have had confrontations with coworkers. Coworkers was doing them dirty. Coworkers doing them dirty, lying on them, trying to get them fired. Yo, take it personal. Take it personal. Now, when it comes to work type stuff, I highly encourage you. The first thing you need to do is create a quote unquote paper trail and go to management first. Go to management first. I was telling somebody a while back, like, what do you do in a situation like this? No, they were asking me. So I was letting them know. I gave them the same advice that I gave my son. My son was having a problem with the kid at school. He ended up having to whoop the kid out and got suspended for 10 days, but it wasn't his fault. You know what I'm saying? It was all good. Fight happened. The kid got taught a life lesson. End of the day. I told that person, and I told the person from the job situation, and I told my son, the first thing you need to do is verbally let management / the principal, teacher, whoever know I don't feel comfortable. Once you throw, see, it's one thing to go to your boss and be like, somebody been messing with me at work. That don't hold no weight. But once you say, I don't feel comfortable or I feel threatened, that's going to hold higher weight than you just simply saying, oh, this person been messing with me. Nah, it don't work like that. You're an adult. You're a teenager. Messing with you, they're going to laugh at you on the inside. They're going to, no, seriously. I've been in management and I've heard people say, ha, ha, he said he messed with him. No, but once you go to that person and you say, I feel threatened, this person is making me feel uncomfortable, that holds a higher weight. Now, when you put hands on that person, it's all good. You was defending yourself, quote unquote, most likely. Y'all be thinking I'm crazy, but I be so serious, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like everybody's outlook on life is a little tampered right now. It's a little damp. Like y'all got water in your eyes. Y'all not really seeing none of this for what it really is. Y'all ain't seeing this for what it really is. And the thing is, do you love yourself enough to really see it for what it is? You know, and I'm not just going on. I'm not just ranting. I'm not venting. I'm speaking from real experience, and I'm speaking to y'all from a real place right now. I'm coming to y'all from a real place because I care about all of y'all, man. I don't want to see y'all out here, quote unquote, being messed with. Yo, go to that coworker. That coworker messing with you. Go to press that coworker in the bathroom. Press that coworker while he in the break room by himself. Smack him in his mouth. Let him know, nah, it ain't going down like that. That coworker bigger than you. Grab some and box him upside his head. Why? Because product told you to do that. We ain't doing that in 2022. 2022, we taking it personal. GS, the boy Product, Life of Produk Podcast. This was episode 83. Shouts out to Anchor. Shouts out to the fans. Shouts out to the listeners, man. I checked the demographics again. I got people in other countries coming back listening. I got new countries listening. I love all of y'all. Episode 83. I'm out, baby. GS.